Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at Transformers Generations, Titans Returns, Legends Class, Rewind. Now before we take a look at the figure, let's go ahead and take a look at the card. There is the artwork, and on the other side you can see the stats. It's pretty cool. It's a card, so there's that. Anyways, here is Rewind, and he transforms into a little device thing, kind of like the MP3 players or whatever the kids have nowadays. So yeah, that's basically what this is. It's pretty much a touchscreen type of thing, and someone has on the background a retro style of one of the tape cassette players, so that's pretty good. That's a great nod to Rewind, but this whole complete thing is 3 different stickers. Now, the funny part is, in the instructions, it shows you that this is sticker 1, this is sticker 2, or this is sticker 3, or it's the other way around. Anyways, they have the numbers like you're supposed to apply them yourselves, but they're pre-applied. And I can already see that the stickers are peeling off, so that's not good. Now, he does have the weapon on the side, which you can take off, like so. And you can pretend it's one of those pen things, so that's good. It's got a headphone jack on the top here, so you can plug in headphones. It actually does work. It won't do anything, but you can plug stuff onto that, so that's good. And if you want for the weapon, you can take that out, and you can slide that into that, if you like. I don't know if you can plug on a weapon on the top there. No, you can't. You can slightly plug a weapon on the top there, but just barely. So, there is that. So yes, you got weapon storage, and yes, you can slide this into the blaster or the Soundwave. I do not have the blaster or the Soundwave. People keep asking me, hey, are you gonna get the Soundwave? It's about 60 bucks. That's a lot to pay for a Transformer. How about you buy it for me then, if you really want me to have it? I'm kidding. So yeah, with that out of the way, some red detail and Autobot logo on the top there, and it's also got a logo right there. It's got the battery, it's got the connection, and it's got a couple of other stuff on the bottom here. I'm not going to pick it out. Let's go ahead and go into the tank mode. Now, to start, you're gonna want to take out that weapon, and the camera went blurry for whatever reason. Now, I'm being told from a lot of people to remember to take off that weapon. Because when you start to transform it, you're going to bend that weapon if you don't take it out. What I do sometimes is I bend that just a little bit just to wiggle that out, but that's pretty much it. Usually I do remember that that weapon is there. So with that out of the way, you're going to fold these up, and I do not like the click in that. That is scary. I don't. Anyways, it's hooked up on the bottom here. You're just going to unhook that, bring up the arms like so, and bring them down, and you're going to hook them in this little gap right there. And then take the turret and connect it in between these 2 sides, and there you have a tank mode. Now, out of all these Legend cassette characters, or device characters, or whatever you're gonna call it, I think the tank mode works the best. You've got another one which is supposedly a forklift. It looks like something that you would take on a train or something like that. And then you also have a plane. They all don't work. First up, the plane looks like Ravage, or not Ravage, Laserbeak or Sunder, so it doesn't make sense to me. And then the wheel cart thing for the birds just doesn't look right. This looks pretty good, and it's a very simple transformation. It doesn't take much, but it really works, and it's fun to roll around too. It's got little treads underneath here. They don't roll. It rolls on 3 little wheels, and it's just so much fun. I love the detail. I love the aspect. I love how this transforms into that device thing that they're trying to pull off, which I get it. It's 2017. You can't really do the tape cassettes, but I don't think people who are going to buy Generations toys is really going to care. In fact, funny enough, the device mode doesn't really look like anything either that kids would recognize, so there's that. Anyways, you got turret mobility. They can move up and down is what I meant. And you got pegs on the top there, so to attach the little guys, so that's good. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and transform it into its robot mode. So you're going to take off the weapon. You're going to bring the arms around, bring them down like so, and rotate them out like that. Turn this around and just bring up the arms just so that they're out of the way. Rotate these bits and rotate them around and flip the foot out like this. Usually I push the feet in. No, you're not supposed to do that. And I think that's a kind of a cool thing with the transformation, just the bend in the treads and the wheel. I think that looks good. Now he looks like a headmaster from this mode, so that's cool. But you're supposed to open up the chest, bring out the head, and there you go. And that is Rewind in his robot mode, and I think that Rewind looks very good. I love the red, I love the yellow, I love the head mold. I think that looks really good. The one thing that I'm not sure about is the arms, just because you have this giant block around it. But first up, I guess that can work for the Frenzy or Rumble figure, whatever you call it, because you turn it around, and I guess you can call those the pile drivers. And considering that it's pretty much the only thing it will suffer for the tank mode, and I actually like the tank mode, I'm fine with it. You can plug the weapon on either hand. You can plug it like that. You can plug it like that, of course. And you can plug the weapon into the arm like that if you want. You can rotate that around. The unfortunate side to the weapon is there's no place to plug it on the back. That would have been really cool. But you can use the pegs, and there's a little hole inside there. Now, it's not necessarily meant to do this, but it will fit in the pegs, at least for mine. It usually pops off, and there's probably a risk of breaking that, so I wouldn't recommend doing that, but I guess that's an option if you want that. But I usually have it as a handheld weapon. I like that. Articulation, you can move the head side to side. Unfortunately, the chest doesn't close up to where this will stay in place, so it just wiggles around. It's a loose joint too, so it flops around way too often. When I saw this in the package, his head was like that. Anyways, you get a ball joint inside there, but you're not going to get much articulation out and in from that ball joint. Thank God they have a hinge to go out and in from that point. So you have that articulation. You have an elbow, you have a rotation, you have a ball joint here, and you have a ball joint here. And I think the paint applications is fair. You could add some more, but I think it's fair for what the toy is. I like the head, as I've said before. I really do like that head. He's got an Autobot logo on the front there. I actually like the wheel nipples. I find that hilarious. Size comparison, you have Hot Rod right here, which is another Legends class Transformer, and he's about the same size, so there's that. And you guys know that I'm going to bring him out. Here is Chrome Dome, and that is for the Deluxe class scale, because a lot of people collect the Deluxe class figures, and also, you guys know why I put Chrome Dome next to him. I mean, come on, isn't it obvious? So, with that out of the way, I love Rewind, and I would love to see the Eject come out at some point in time. But, you know, even without Eject, I really like this toy. I think he's a good looking toy. I would love to get the Frenzy or Rumble, whatever you guys want to call it. I think that figure would be cool. I've seen it at Walmart. Although, I really want the Wheelie from this wave. I think that's the #1 figure that I would pick up, but unfortunately I haven't found it yet. I mean, I've found it before, but I haven't found it recently, so that's unfortunate. But, as far as this toy is concerned, I really do like it. I think it looks pretty good, even with the hollow bits on this arm compared to this side. I do understand why they did it, but I wish they filled in this section. But with that out of the way, I really do like this toy. So I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.